Welcome to the Ambitious Coach Podcast. This is a place where driven, determined coaches learn how to get off the business growth struggle bus and learn how to build a wildly profitable online coaching business. I'm your host, Allison Henderson, corporate dropout to six-figure social media business coach. I'm going to show you how I've been able to create the business of my dreams organically, all through utilizing my social media platforms. So pull up a seat, take some notes, and get ready to see your life and bank account transform. Hello, and welcome back to the podcast. It's me, Allison. I hope you all are enjoying your last couple of weeks of October. Fall has been such a fun time for me. If you live in the States, it's fall. And I love it when the leaves change. I can wear big, huge, the big comfy sweatshirts, bonfires with my neighbors. I've been literally drinking hot coffee all day because I'm just like a little chilly in my office. I've been really into my spicy romance novels, just scrolling up with a book. And my oldest, actually, she's only 9, but she asked to start watching Gilmore Girls. I thought that was a really big win for us. So before I dive into this episode, I did want to share with you all of the details for my upcoming group business coaching program, Social Selling 101. This is my fave program. So we officially begin our group coaching calls on Friday, October 27th. All right. So these calls are for you. Okay. Come and get coached. Come and learn new things. Come and hear what other people are struggling with, because likely you're struggling with that stuff too. All right. Come and get your mindset straight. Come and challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Come and just figure out why you're maybe sabotaging your success. So whatever it is for you, these calls are for you. All right. So come and get coached. And there will be 5 group coaching calls. And my programs aren't usually huge. Everyone will get a chance to talk. And I always put aside 60 to 90 minutes for everybody. Also, once you sign up, you get immediate access to my course. So Social Selling 101 is a 5-module self-paced course, and you get lifetime access. And it includes everything you need to sign 5+ clients a month, okay? It includes scripts, templates, and most importantly, your social media strategy. So I teach you how to navigate Instagram like a pro, create converting content so that you can sign on more paying clients. I really want you learning how to grow your audience, set up those collaborations, close more sales calls, have those DM conversations that aren't icky or salesy or anything like that. I want you turning those conversations into sales calls. All right. So there's so much more included in this. And the big bonuses too is you get access to my Instagram Stories Masterclass, which goes into how I sell out my offers all via Instagram Stories. And you also get access to my content creation workshop, which is 3 hours of pure social media gold. There's so much stuff in there for you. This is such a great offer. Okay. This is such a great program. So all of this is for only $9.97 USD. And there are 2 payment plans. So I have a payment plan of 2 payments of $500 or 3 payments of $350. All right. So $9.97, everyone. That's it. So if you want to know more, or if you wanted to see if this is a good fit for you, send me a DM on Instagram or click the link in the show notes and check out that sales page. Okay. All right. So let's get into today's episode. We're going to talk about all the business feels, all right? Your business can be such an emotional roller coaster. One day you're loving it and you're like, oh my God, I'm killing it. This is happening. I'm just so excited. I love my clients. I love my business, right? And then the next day you like wake up and you're like, why am I doing this? I suck. Why would anybody hire me? Blah, I don't know enough. And you just go into this downward spiral, all right? Hopefully there's more good days than bad days, right? But the reason why I wanted to talk more about this and why I wanted to have a podcast episode on this is because I feel so many coaches and consultants feel so much shame around their emotions in regards to their business, and they think it's not normal. But in reality, it is very, very normal. Okay. But I'm here to tell you that you can get over this. You can coach yourself through these moments, or obviously too, you can get support. But the first year, I'm going to tell you this, and you might be like, oh God, please don't tell me this. But like your first year is the hardest, right? Your first year is really the hardest. You're building that emotional resilience. You're putting in those reps. You're putting in the work without really knowing if it's going to pay off. You're planting those seeds, waiting for them to bloom. And it just feels so slow sometimes. And it can really suck. You can feel really discouraged. And when it's slow, you tend to have thoughts. You think, overthink. Your ego starts to like make up these stories, and it takes a big hit, right? Your ego like loves to make up those stories. You start to go down that downward spiral, right? And it feels like you're never going to get out of it. Like no pep talk can help. It's really like you're stuck in mud and no one's coming to save you. It could feel that way at least, okay? So your mindset in business is so important. Your mindset stops you from accelerating. It stops you from loving your business. It stops you from making money and being in that abundant flowing energy. It can really deplete your energy for sure. And you feel tired a lot more than you need to be. So you start to question everything, your strategy, your methods, your friends, your social media posts, your website, like everything. You start thinking about taking more courses or getting more certifications. And you can easily lose yourself when you don't get the help with the mindset component with your business. Okay. You might think that these downward spirals aren't helping, right? Like you might be like, why am I going through this over and over and over again? So the universe loves to do that, by the way. They're like, hey, we're going to keep putting this in front of you or letting you have this emotion or this thought or this belief until you start acknowledging it. Okay. So I'm going to remind you that all this is happening for you, not to you. All this is happening for you, not to you. So the universe is silly like that, okay? It puts these obstacles and these emotions in your way to kind of see if you can handle it, right? It's testing you. It's testing that trust within yourself. And it's almost like saying, hey, like you wanted your own business, right? But like, can you handle it? Can you handle it? So, as I mentioned earlier, like it's going to keep coming up until you acknowledge it. Your awareness and you literally dissecting some of these emotions is your key to freedom. Okay. So if you are asking yourself, like, can I handle it? Like, maybe I don't know. All right. That's okay too. You don't have to have all the answers today, but don't wait to get help on this. Okay. The coaches who succeed are the ones who have that emotional support through the journey. They seek guidance. Having emotions are expected. Like, duh, we're emotional human beings. Okay. So what I want you to look at though, through the emotional time, like through all of this, is I want you looking at yourself deep within you. And what the universe is doing, it is making you look within yourself. It's making you get to know you on the deepest level possible. Your business and going into entrepreneurship is the best form of self-development. It will make you grow. It will make you look at your thoughts. It will make you look at your decisions. It will make you choose and decide. It's great even when it feels like it's not. Okay. It's great even when it feels like it's not. Your business is designed to make you the best version of you. So if you want to be a great coach or the best coach, right? It's gonna come up. All this stuff's gonna come up. You want to be really good at this? Bam, the universe is like, hey, we have a thought for you. We have this belief that we need you to look at. Okay. And I really feel like that first year, people sabotage themselves so much. And it's really because they believe all those negative thoughts and those negative beliefs. Most of the things that you're telling yourself aren't real. It's not truth. And I want you to ask this, so write this down somewhere. All right. What do I believe? But what do I want to believe? All right. What do I want to believe? What do I believe and what do I want to believe? This is really important. Okay. Because you are a great coach. You are ready to sign clients. You are ready to post that video. You are ready to make space in this industry. You're ready to be seen. You don't need more information. All right. Information paralysis is a thing. All right. You don't need more information. You are so good at this and you're meant to do it. All right. So there is enough room for all of the people, all the coaches out there, for all the entrepreneurs. Okay. You are really meant to be here. And the only thing in your way is you and those negative beliefs. Okay. And sadly, not everyone wants to hear that. Okay. No one wants to be like, oh, it's a me thing. But your emotions and thoughts really have a screwed up way into sabotaging your success. Your ego has a way of making you believe that something isn't real. And this is why I love getting coached and why I will likely always have some sort of coach, because I need help with my thoughts too. All right. I love it when a coach says, oh my God, just stop it. Stop it. This is not a helpful thought at all. Let's reframe this. And yeah, so that's a limiting belief. Let's talk about it. And so the more I do dissect my own beliefs and figure out why I am the way I am and why I do the things that I do, it's so much easier for me to figure out the solution and to just make myself feel better, right? That's all we want. We just want to feel better. I just want to love this. Okay. So it's helpful when someone can remind you of your vision and who really you are. So why did you start this in the first place, right? I want somebody to tell me that sometimes. Sometimes I need somebody to sit there and tell me this, because our spouses and our friends are great and all, but a coach who gets you, like, and really understands what you're going through is so flippin' powerful. All right. So get the right support. I want you starting to feel better through this. I don't want you waiting 6 months down the road or a year down the road and you're still not where you want to be. And it's all because of your thoughts and your beliefs. All right. So when things aren't working out or they're just not working fast enough, okay, we feel something. And when we feel something that doesn't feel good, right, we decide to take actions that aren't in our highest, and I guess how I would say it, like in our highest interest, right? They're not for our best self. And if you keep putting yourself in those downward spirals, those actions that you keep taking aren't pure. They aren't good for you. They aren't aligned, right? I want you taking aligned action as much as possible. And the best coaches that I do coach, okay, the best coaches that come through my program, we work really deep on the mindset stuff. Of course, strategy is one of the main focuses that we work on, but I also have to ask questions about like, why aren't you doing the strategy, right? Like, why aren't you taking action? Like, what's really your fears and your beliefs around X, Y, and Z, right? So they question their beliefs and their thoughts. They reach out when they go into those downward spirals. They seek support. They clean up their energy around their thoughts and they take action so differently because of that. And when we clean up our energy or just clean up those thoughts, they become way more confident, right? And that's what I want for you too. I want you being so confident and having clean energy and clean thoughts around your business and around the decisions that you make. All right. So you're here to prepare yourself for growth. Prepare to deal with the mindset components while building your business. This doesn't necessarily go away. Just so you know, like once again, I still get coached. But each time the thought of that belief comes up or just kind of gives you that icky negative feeling, you're going to be able to coach yourself through it much, much faster. Okay. And the sooner that you can get out of those emotional downward spirals, the sooner you can just be the coach that you truly want to be. Okay. And your identity plays a big role in this too. Like, who are you? Who do you want to become? That whole be situation, who are you being, is really important here. And the big reason you aren't like a super multimillionaire yet, right? It has something to do with that gap, right? The gap in your identity from where you are now to where you want to be. So get clear on who you want to be. Get that support so you can change your beliefs and fully step into that new version of yourself. Your mental well-being is so important, and it's what sets people up for success or failure. So don't let your ego run the show. Okay, we're done. Okay. Your ego is sabotaging your success. Okay. It wants you to believe that you're behind or you're not good enough yet or that you need more information. All right. But that's not the truth at all. Your higher self knows that she's ready. She knows she is so ready to be that coach who has a wait list of clients, has so many people buying her group programs and masterclasses. She's ready. You are ready. Okay. You're ready. So my big suggestion for you is this might be like a nice little journal session for you. Okay. Ask yourself, what do you believe? What do you believe is stopping your success, right? What do you actually believe about your business? And what do you want to believe? All right. What do you want to believe? All right, y'all. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, like it just means so much to me that each and every week you tune in. So thank you so much. And remember, Social Selling 101, my group business coaching program starts Friday, October 27th. So get instant access to the course today and my content workshop and the Instagram masterclass as well. And yeah, the link is in the show notes. You can also reach out to me on Instagram if you have any questions. And yeah, I'll see you on the gram. Thanks, everyone. Talk soon. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Ambitious Coach podcast today. A couple favors before you go. If you found this episode helpful, please take a screenshot and share it on Instagram. Most importantly, don't forget to tag me at Allison_Henderson_coach. That's ALLISON Henderson_coach. And lastly, please take a minute to rate this episode and leave a raving review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you tune in to listen. Okay, ambition is great, but it's time to get to work. Take action and commit to being 1% better every day. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you again next week.